Right guys, so another wholesale unboxing, unsacking video. I get wholesale in every month, usually around the start of each month. And yeah, this is what I've got in. I think I've done two other wholesale videos, so go and watch them. I'll link them up there somewhere. I've just got back from the wholesalers today. This is what I've got. Got 3 sacks here, and then I've picked out some of my favorite bits, which I'll show you at the end. I think I ended up paying an average of around £17 per piece. So some of you might think it's a little bit on the high end of some items. But when it all sort of works out together, when you see what I've got, it all works out. Some items I paid £6 for, like an unbranded sort of wavy pattern shirt, and then some items I paid £25 for, £30 for, or even higher than that if there's something really good. But I've picked out some of my favourite bits and I've put them to the side, and I'll sort of show you them at the end. And then we've got some of the basic stuff in the sacks here, like the wavy pattern shirts, a few pairs of jeans, some Levi's, some DKNYs, and then some like small logo sweats, knitwear, a bit of everything really. That's what I like to have in my shop. Also, thanks for watching my last video. If you haven't watched it, I'll put it up there. It's where I find these big nice signs. And I did say that you need to watch my next video, which is this video obviously. But I'm not going to film that video until like a couple weeks time. So you're going to have to wait for that one. But the basis of it is I'm sort of offering wholesale to other people through another wholesaler. So it's a bit confusing, but there'll be more details in the future. Obviously, if you're looking for wholesale, you can message me on Instagram and I'll sort of talk you through what there is to offer. And then in a couple of weeks time, there should be a video out. And then from there on, I can do like loads of videos. Basically, I'm gonna work with a wholesaler and sort of sell stock for them. It's a bit confusing. I don't really know how to put the position, but it'll be finalized in the next few weeks. And hopefully you can go through with it. Give me a message if you're looking for wholesale and I can sort of give you some details. And then if you want to wait a little bit longer, there'll be videos out, a lot more information in like 2 or 3 weeks time. So yeah, that's exciting. We'll get into this video now because I've been waffling for a while, but I'll pour out these sacks. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new here, and follow my Instagram and my Depop down here at the bottom of the screen. Ryan's Finds, HShinDS, F1DS. Let's get into it. This is everything that I bought, plus the odd standout piece that I've put to the side there, which I will show you later on. There's no real easy way to do it. I'll just show you sort of what I've got. There's literally a bit of everything: shirts, sort of summary shirts, a lot of branded stuff because that's what I sort of like to sell. But yeah, we'll get into it now. This one's sick, nice Carhartt jacket. It's got the corduroy collar, just pretty clean. You can actually sell these when they're really worn in and they've got a bit of wear and tear to them. This one's actually in really decent condition. I think it's just got a bit of sun fading. I've never had one of these in, but I think these go for around like 50 or 60 pounds. Here's a couple of spell outs, you can't go wrong with them, but obviously it's quite boring now since everyone seems to have them and everyone seems to be selling them. But obviously last year with the huge Nike boom and like bootleg sweatshirts going for £100, but I'd say you probably get 35 to 45 of them. Obviously I might put them up for a little bit more. It just depends on the condition. And I'll probably have a look on Depop to see what they actually go for. Let's spell out Reebok. These are really nice. Standard just DKNY jeans. I think they're just early 2000s. Looking at the label, hopefully you can see. It's just the fit of them that I really like. I think they're sort of that like 501 sort of baggy fit. I think I paid £10 or £12 for them. Hopefully that's sort of like around the £25 mark I think I'll get on them. Simple, wavy sort of festival fleece. Not the usual sort of thing I grab. But I saw them there and I just quite like the look of them really. These are sick. Kappa shorts, pretty simple. They're just like the really thick Kappa down the sides. Proper 90s pair there. Nice little pair of Inter Milan Nike shorts. I think they're late 90s. Looking at the tag on that Nike team one. I'm not too sure what to price them at. Probably around the 25 to £30 mark I think. Again, that's just off the top of my head. I'll probably have a look on eBay at like the sold listings instead of Depop, just because I think, in my opinion, football stuff goes for better money on eBay. And then I think most of the time it's usually like football resellers who actually buy it off eBay and then they just sell it on their own website. But yeah, I'll have to have a look. Nice little Reebok spell out. Well, it's not spell out, big logo, fully embroidered. I think it's on that 90s tag. It's on the like blue and red one. I love this one. Literally picked it up just because of the embroidery. It's not branded or anything. I thought it was Iceberg when I first saw it, but it's literally just some sort of golf sweatshirt which has got that embroidery on the front. I think I paid around £8 or £10 for that one, and then obviously it'll be around 25 to 30 I think I should get for it. Nice little Tommy Athletics jacket. I think I paid around 20 for it, just because it's quite marked up and it definitely needs a bit of a wash and a bit of TLC. And to be honest, like the Tommy stuff just doesn't go for good money anymore. I think I sold a track jacket a week ago, which was like Tommy, I think it was Tommy Athletics or something like that. And I sold that for 40 or 45 all in. So it doesn't really go for crazy money anymore, whereas it used to go for stupid money like years ago. But I've just showed you the main stuff that I sell. Most of it would be priced between like 25 to 45, I think, with the odd bit here and there, which would be a little bit higher. But now I'm going to show you some of my favorite bits that I picked up today. Most of the time it'll be because it's one of my favorite brands or just something that's really cool. But this is the stuff that I've paid quite a bit more on compared to most of this stuff, which is like £12, £15, £18, £20. This stuff I paid like a decent amount for, some of the items. But I will show you them now. There's some really cool bits, and yeah, we'll get into it. Right, so the first one, this is probably one of my favorite ones. The early 2000s Mosh puffer, fully striped, and it's got sort of that spell out ring round the whole of the bottom ring, as well as on the arms. But super sick from that like early 2000s era, I think. Looking at the tag, might keep it for myself because I think it fits me really nicely. But I've got so many puffers, it's getting a bit silly now. This next one's really cool. Fully Gore-Tex Nike ACG jacket. It has got that sort of hood that all the Arterex people love. Hope you can see there in my white t-shirt. But yeah, Nike ACG jacket, Gore-Tex, but unfortunately it has got some sort of foreign, I think it's French or Spanish event on it. If anyone knows what that is, let me know. But I think I paid around £20 for it. So hopefully get around the £45 to £60 mark. It's literally just these sort of sponsors on the arm and the back, which probably brings the price down a little bit. This pair is sick. I think this is like your golden era of Armani. I think it's late 90s, but looking at that tab, I think that's from like the 90s era. But they are jumbo cord trousers. That's sort of the only reason I picked them up, because they're Armani and they have got these huge sort of jumbo cord pattern on them. This is probably one of them items that I'm going to do a bit of research on. Especially on eBay. Personally, I would have thought they'd go for like some silly money on eBay, or they go for like 25 to 35 pound. But again, I'll have to do a bit of research on eBay and see if there are any sold listings. Bit of Ed Hardy, I love this sort of stuff. Just that early 2000s Y2K era. They don't go for too much, like 20 to 25 pound all day long. I did actually drop this when I got out of my car, so definitely needs a bit of a wash, but super sick print. It's all bejazzled on the front. I think I paid £8 or £10 for that one. This one's another cool one. I think I've had one of these in before. I think I had it in white or black, but it is a Nike ACG puffer jacket. I think I paid around £20, £25 for it, hoping that I should get around £50 to £60. But again, I'll have to have a look on Depop. But I think that's sort of the price range that I'd be expecting with that. It needs a little bit of a wash, but other than that, pretty good condition. Nice stone ironed hoodie, just got the badge, pretty simple. It's just not my sort of colour that I'd personally wear. This is quite cool. Burberry rugby top, not the best of colours, but nice stripes on it. This is wild, this piece. I've never actually had anything like this before. I think it's an Asia exclusive or just a made in Asia and sold in Asia piece, but it's made in Korea. It's just a super old Adidas sweatshirt. If anyone knows where it's from or if it's to do with an actual sport, let me know in the comment section, but just a super sick sweatshirt. That is it for all the wholesale that I've got in today for myself. It should be up on my Depop within the next 2 to 3 weeks. Just got to work out when I'm working, when I'm free to actually do some Depop stuff. As I said at the start of the video, I'm hopefully going to start working with or alongside a wholesaler. Not any of the basic Instagram ones that everyone knows about, but the one that I go to and a few others. But hopefully that should be good, and that should be up and running in the next like 2 to 3 weeks. But do let me know if you are interested in wholesale. I'll put my Instagram down there, Ryan's Finds, IHINDS, just let me know, and then I'll have you in the back of my mind. So when it's up and running, we can get you in and sorted. Follow my Instagram and my Depop down here at the bottom of the screen, Ryan's Finds, IHINDS. I'm losing my voice. I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment down below what your favourite piece was. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Peace.